Hey there, Paul Hutchings, co-founder of the Home Business Academy. And another question that people have before they're making a decision to get started with the Home Business Academy, and this is a really great question, is are there any other costs involved? And the answer is it depends. And what does it depend on? Well, if you've already been doing some online marketing, there are a couple of things that are really helpful in building an online marketing business. Number one, a domain name. So if you already have a domain name, you don't need to buy a domain name after you join the Home Business Academy. That's why it depends. If you don't have a domain name, we can help you get a domain name for $12.99 per year. So that would be one cost that you might want to consider that's in addition to our product cost before you join. The second cost that is good if you're building an online marketing business is something called an autoresponder. And this is just a simple tool that allows you to email all of your leads, your email list, with the click of a button. So again, if you already have an autoresponder, this would not be an additional cost should you make the decision to join the Home Business Academy. And if you don't have an autoresponder, then that could potentially be another tool that you might want to have in your internet marketing arsenal. And there's two really popular autoresponders on the market that offer free versions of their products for up to 500 leads. And if you want to get the paid version of those autoresponders, that's at $15 a month. And the cool thing about those two autoresponders is they also are affiliate programs. So they'll pay right around $5 per month when you refer your team members to those autoresponders. So those would be the additional costs. Now, are there any other costs beyond that? Again, it depends. Now, the great news is in the Home Business Academy, my business partner Mike and I are really good at using free marketing methods. And we've done a lot of what we've done, in fact, most of what we've done using free marketing methods. So you can get started with us. And if you are teachable and willing to work, we can show you how to make this business work with no additional marketing costs. Now, some people like to use paid advertising as part of their marketing. And of course, there's no way for me to tell you what that cost might be because platforms vary. If you're good at paid advertising, the goal there is to invest $5 in paid advertising and get a $10 return. And if that's happening, you could potentially be spending a lot of money on paid advertising because you're making more money than you're spending. And again, I hope you see why it's impossible for me to include that cost in this video. The other thing about costs in marketing is that there is a never-ending list of tools and doodads and resources that you can buy to do different types of things that you can do with marketing. We don't really recommend a lot of those or hardly any of those, after you join. That being said, we're always students and we're always testing things, and people in our community, they're always testing things. And if someone finds something that's great, they might share it with us. And if we test it and it's good, we might let you know that, there's another resource that you can use to make your business a little bit easier or more effective. But those are all, again, optional, extra. And again, there's no way for me to put a price or a cost on all of those because they're all optional and extra. So bottom line, after you join the Home Business Academy, what can you expect in additional cost from things that we will recommend as essentials? A domain name, $12.99 a year, and then potentially an autoresponder, $15 a month max, unless one of the free versions of those two popular autoresponders work for you. So pretty low. Cost shouldn't be prohibited. If you're willing to work and you're willing to learn, we are ready and willing to teach you and help you. And the other thing to think about cost, to just two other things. One, a traditional business is going to cost you a fortune to start. You've got cost of real estate. You're either buying the real estate or you're, renting a unit. You've got inventory. You've got employees. You've got tons of overhead. Super expensive. This type of a business, holy cow, a fraction of what it would cost to, start a business like that. The other thing to think about when considering costs to start a business, this is something that my business partner, Mike Hobbs, always says, is he says, look, whenever I look at an expense for my business, the goal is that it's not an expense, because if I'm using it for my business, it's helping me to make money, and it's more of an investment than an expense. And this is something that Depending upon what your experience has been up to this point in time, might be a little bit of a shift in thinking for you, is that wealthy people tend to look at expenses that way. They look at them as investments, as requirements. If you want to build a life of freedom, if you want to build a thriving, profitable business, there will be a few little expenses along the way, but the reward on the other side of those little teeny tiny expenses are usually just totally worth it, right? Totally worth the expense to get started. So I hope this video has been clear. We do everything that we can to answer all questions in honest and truthful ways. This is one of the things we want to do with the Home Business Academy, is be the change in the home business profession. And that means always being honest, upfront, accurate, giving people all the information they need to make the best decision for them. I almost forgot. I also put together a very special and very valuable bonus package. I call it the Ultimate Freedom Vault. And this is available to you if you decide that you want to join the Home Business Academy with me. So if you'd like to see that bonus package, I put together a free little video where I'll show you what's included, and you can access that by visiting pages.paulhutchings.net/bonuses. I'll also include that link down below this video so you can click on it if you want to go check those out. All right, have a great day. Bye for now.